Did you know that since 1972, girls' participation in high school sports has increased by more than 1,000%? The reason? Title IX and the tireless work of civil rights advocate Patsy Mink. Born in Hawaii in 1927, a third-generation Japanese American, Patsy grew up at a time where many immigrant families were discriminated against simply because of their race. Having graduated as the valedictorian and president of her class, she was determined to fight for positive change. After experiencing segregation as an undergraduate, she enrolled in law school, where she was only one of 2 women in her class. When she graduated, she continued to face challenges. Every law firm she applied to for a job turned her down for racist and sexist reasons. So, Patsy opened her own law practice, where she took on family and women-focused cases that larger firms often turned down, including divorces and adoptions. She used her experience to run for political office, eventually becoming the first woman of color elected to Congress in 1965. Throughout her career, Patsy was fearless in speaking out against injustice. Notably, she gave an outspoken testimony against George Carswell, a judge associated with racist and sexist behaviors, which prevented him from being confirmed to the Supreme Court. But what Patsy is perhaps best remembered for is her exemplary work on Title IX, a law that she co-wrote, which prohibits gender discrimination in any educational institution that receives funding from the federal government. Since its passing in 1972, Title IX has been used to expand access to education, specifically extracurricular opportunities. In doing so, it has transformed the face of sports in America by giving girls access from a young age. But Title IX is not just limited to sports. Patsy continued to represent Hawaii in Congress until she died from pneumonia in 2002. Title IX was subsequently renamed the Patsy T. Mink Equal Opportunity in Education Act by Congress. What barriers do we want to see our elected representatives tackle today?